Anthony, hello. It's her, it's Ari. Hello. Reset my PC a bunch? Yeah, that'll happen from time to time. You did a good job today. I'm proud of you. Hello, Chathany, it's me, Padre. How are we feeling today, my boys? You killed it with those likes on Twitter? Yeah, the last post of you is over 1,000 now. I found the secret. If a post pops off, post something related to you afterwards, is the secret. Snack, hello. Vinyl. Bride. What? Okay, so I think the entire reason the last one of you popped off so much is because earlier that day I posted one of Iris, Crony, and Bay, and that on its own got over 1,000. I think it's at like 1,500 right now. So I looked at that and I went, now is a good time for clout. You popped off twice. Not counting retweets. If we're counting retweets, some things have happened. The first one of Saba was at 2.8 thousand. And that's without her retweeting it, obviously, because she's, you know, in a casket or whatever. And then the day after that, the Fuamoko Yuri popped off too. So things are a little bit dicey in terms of exactly how that works, because the last 2 days, the posts have not, really. I think the one from today is currently sitting at like 20. You know, there's that. Good. You have a secret art account? It's entirely possible. I wonder if there was a means of alleviating this that could possibly, functionally, do something to which anyone would possibly understand it. If only there was some type of scapegoat. How are we feeling, Chathany? Did anything interesting happen to you? Has anything stupid happened since the last stream? Anything bizarre? Secluded in the mountains, perhaps? Did you see a Sasquatch? Playing this Bada Gotcha game? When you say Bada, are you referring to what I think you're referring to? Is that what you've been doing with your time upon this earth? Huh. New King of the Hill season coming. Oh boy, more discourse. Huh. Funny you mentioned that Bigfoot. Meto, if you're about to say what I think you're about to say, I think there might be something going on like a deeper level with YouTube's recommendation. Preparing a mod for New Vegas for a mutated Bigfoot. I saw that! Just randomly on my phone last night on YouTube, going through whatever just pops up, and just a video of New Vegas with a random title that says The Encounter, and I click on it, he's icing some fools with a Tommy gun, and then it gets really weird, and then he gets a fucking Bigfoot jump scare. Valor, hello. Checked Ari's art tag, had an Ice Cube, it was you moment. That's always the ones you least expect. Huh. Final Fantasy IX is getting a brand new official prequel from Square Enix on May 19th. Is this like they're gonna release like a 15-page manga prequel? Or is this like they're trying to put in effort before they inevitably announce that they're remaking the game? It's a mutant you can't VATS no matter what. All those people that mod the VATS to just be a bullet time are gonna be eaten good with that one. Been on the Guild Wars 2 craze for a bit. I remember when Guild Wars 2 came out, everyone and their mother was swearing on God Almighty that it was the best game ever made. Huh. Ah, my suffering is eternal. Stood up in a scene, so they changed the film and removed mention of it. That's just funny. I should reach into the fridge because it's gonna get like alarmingly hot in this room very quickly. Oh, what joy. Good. Any bright news for the day, Chathany? Because last I checked the feed on the Twitter, nothing was happening. Nothing whatsoever happened. And nothing ever happens. I'm seeing Hideki Kamiya threatening to sue someone for saying that he's lucky Microsoft didn't sue his studio when it comes to Scalebound, is apparently what's happening right now. Ha! We get away with the War of the Worlds stream? When you say War of the Worlds, do you mean the new movie that no one on Earth likes at all? I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with that, as funny as it is. Except for one possible means. There is one possible way, Snack, that this is possible. And I may, in fact, do that since you mentioned it. Huh. Ori Sen, Ari, and Twerk recreate Amazon's War of the Worlds from memory. Huh. I argued with a Warhammer fan about shitty fan art. I feel like trying to argue with a Warhammer fan about a lot of things is a losing battle. Some casino that does those online card betting things, like with a person who deals over the net on cam, paid $500,000 for Andrew Tate. Group they booked spent $5,000 on an impressionate and deleted all their contact online. That feels highly illegal. You see the fight animation where Vader struggled against a single Space Marine? I have not felt my blood turn into liquid hot magma, so no, I'm gonna say I have not seen that. This is your likes in the argument since he thought porn of Warhammer was worse than gore art. You see some Goro artist the other day on Twitter was like moral crusading about lolly stuff. Despite the fact said artist had drawn the K-On cast like eating Azusa's guts. These are the people we wage war against. Ah, what a fantastic life the internet is. Making a fleet of cardboard drones, Nintendo Labo lives. And they said Labo was a failure. Huh. Ugh. It's gonna be some powerful shit, isn't it? Now that is a quality piece of artwork. Wow. Huh. Who in God's name? Is this just YouTube telling me I'm signed? Yes, it is. Huh. What a funny life I lead. Huh. Reminding you that drama YouTubers are subhuman. Yes, absolutely. Without question. Round them all up, bring them to the chambers. Degenerates. You know, I don't believe Caesar was right, but there are times I feel like he should have gotten a little bit more. Boil them in mysterious liquids. You know the bad ending? The surrender ending in Fallout 1? Where they, like, lock you up in a rucksack and, like, lower you down with a crane into the goo? Yeah, we should do that. Shared the videos I saw in lobby. Mine was highly specific and came out of nowhere. What was it called again? I think it was just called The Encounter. Hang on. Let me see if I can't find this. Because I don't think my YouTube history for today has been all that dire. As I have mostly just been looking at the Twitch today. Scroll through the things that I slept with. There it is. There it is. I will also deposit... It's from the same channel you posted, in fact. Here. Huh. You're gonna come out as a mutant, a centaur, or a glob. We're gonna take you down to South Carolina and do things to you that have never been done before. I just unlocked that hot shark captain. You know, you and Thief would get along really well, you know that? Huh. Hello. Hello, Thief. Twisted Metal stream went well. Seemed nice. I'll get on that at some point. Someone said Hot Shark. Yes, Baxter is playing a Bada Gacha game. With Sharkmen, apparently. So true, Vinyl. Wild coincidence the anniversary was on debut. Insane pull. I've never understood the appeal of Bada. Yes, that's because you're not a homosexual. Thank God every day for that. Huh. Ah. My spine. I can't wait to get a claim for this. It's inevitable. Did you know I got a claim for Reach Out to the Truth the last time I used the Persona 4 soundtrack for anything? Which I'm pretty sure is fraudulent. I'm a bisexual, but still. Yes, but you're not attracted to masculinity. There are gays in your area, Ori. I don't believe you. It's not true. It's impossible. We're all by ourselves. So true. Shouldn't be writing character endings that are at least twice as good as official ones, talking about Twisted Metal 5 here. Well, you see, that's what happens when the last game they put out was some shitty grindhouse thing. SoundCloud rappers claiming music in Nintendo games, they do that a lot. I feel like if we got rid of SoundCloud as a thing on Earth, nothing of value would be lost. At all. Get rid of it wholesale. And then we move on to Snapchat. And then we move on to WhatsApp. And then we get rid of TikTok. And then we get rid of every single dating app? Should be given the Mr. Electric meme treatment. Yes, I agree. Take his ass to the contraption. Every time it comes back. Snapchat has too many drug dealers. Yeah, I would, yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. What else is Ari gonna browse between work and streams? I'm afraid she'll just have to find other sources of entertainment that will not provide her with My Little Pony horror AUs. Rit the good piecemeal boss fight remains to be seen. I should probably actually have this thing, like, locked and loaded and ready to go, huh? Chat, my computer's been very slow lately. Like, every time I try to use something, there's, like, 5 straight seconds of lag on everything. And, that's a very, very bad thing to happen in the best of times, I believe. Good. You should do a horror stream with Ari. I would like to. We can figure something out, I'm sure. WhatsApp is used to honey trap diddlers. Do the honey traps even do anything for the diddlers in the way of proper justice, or is that one of those things where someone just shows up and kicks their ass and then no legal anything happens? Probably time for a full antivirus checkup. That would be pretty nice. Good. Ugh. It's usually actually feds. Well, at least there's something of value. Ugh. And Persona 4 is so good. Huh. Every time I think about if I should stream Persona 4 or not, I remember that game is astronomically long. Feds honey trapping other feds. You're not wrong. Yeah. Ah. My pain. Huh. The glowy version of that neckbeard ERPs with a neckbeard video meme? Perhaps. Mayhaps. Possible. Remember, kids, if you ever play in VR chat and you go to like a strip club or something and the mutes are the ones that are doing the stripping, that's a guy. Remember, every time. 100% of the time, that is a man. Don't ever, ever think otherwise. Ugh. God, I used to have no scars on my body. What happened? Ugh. Terrible. Hate it. Actual femboys are just the no-effort trenders. No, you... I mean, that's a man! No caveats. No subtitles. No quotations of any kind. Huh. Which girl in Persona 4 is the best and why is it Teddy? First of all, it's Nanako. How can a man lead on another man for money and still not be gay? Claim to not be gay? Because they have money. You remember when Dojima gave you, like, the A-OK? When Nanako said that she's gonna marry him? You remember? What a good game. Ah. Old saying when it comes to gay stuff, nothing's gay about getting your dick sucked. I don't know about that one. The green text about... I can't read that. It's feds infiltrating a militia, but every other member was from a different agency and they got swatted. I couldn't finish reading that, goddammit. Pain. Suffering. A lot is getting auto-modded today, huh? Yeah, it happened. YouTube chat sucks. I really fucking hate YouTube's auto-mod, and I wish I could turn it off. Ah. Chat, I ate 2 chili dogs right before the stream started. Just right beforehand. Because I had neglected to do that in the hours preceding. It was delightful. I would recommend doing something similar. What an odd life. That's very lovely, Gardevoir. Check that Majin posted to supporters about the Darth Maul show. Okay. Women's kinks are getting out of hand, I tell you what. I spoke to Vanessa Marshall, the voice of Rook Kast, at the Maul Shadow Lord finale event. She said the Lucasfilm animation team asked how she wanted her character to meet her end. Her answer, she wanted Darth Vader to rip her lungs out of her mouth using the Force, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah, that's something a woman would fetishize. That's correct. That is completely accurate. Huh. 50-pound tub leader all day, and I feel amazing. The one weight I have. What form of squat? I always did the Final Fantasy VII ones. Because that's who I am as a human being, I have discovered. Huh. Death for Vigilante 8, Twisted Metal Small Brawl, and Star Wars Demolition. It's nice when people that made things that you enjoyed in your youth are making things again. As long as they don't suck. People used to think Vader versus Maul was competitive. Those people are dumb as shit. You can make a loose argument for it when Maul was at, like, the height of his power on Mandalore. You could try and make the argument. Not by the time the rebellion is a thing. Maul got axed by old man Obi-Wan in a matter of 15 seconds, dude. Darth Maul is overrated. I genuinely like him in Clone Wars, so there's the show has that going for it, if nothing else. I like him in episode 1, that's about it. When he's not a character, and he just looks cool, and does cool shit. I respect that. Huh. Like to imagine Twerk's broiling rage watching all of Clone Wars. How did she like the episode where Jar Jar and Mace Windu go to place and do place things? Did Twerkster Team Mode have fun? Huh. Has someone made an attempt to cut down the entire Clone Wars series into, like, a single movie's length per season? Because I feel like it would genuinely be 100 times better under those conditions. Huh. Heard of such project? Huh. What movie would be reviewed in the real episode of Green Letter Media? It depends if it's review or if it's a half in the bag. Entirely dependent on those decisions. If it's a review, I'd like to think we'd talk about Evil Dead 1 for like an hour. Posted their stuff in DGen. Is that the guy that draws the giant asses, and sometimes they're really good and sometimes they're really bad? Yeah, that's that guy. When his stuff is good, it's quite good. And then sometimes he just draws ass hair for some reason. Huh. because half in the bag is mainly just current movies. You know it's dire when I'm the one that doesn't watch current movies. That's dire. 6th account by this point? Yeah, it sounds like something that an artist on Twitter would have to deal with. D-Art has brain rot. Facts. Huh. I'm sore, Chathany. I'm an old man and I'm sore. It's painful in the best of times. Left him with his recent revival? Heh. You see that chicken cosplay? I don't know, have I? Oh, Ilulu? That's a good Ilulu cosplay. Yeah, that's about right. Huh. Check her Twitter. Is that something I need to do right now? Huh. There's less bad ass art and more good ass art. It should be nothing but the good stuff, I'll be honest. Huh. It's like the One Piece. Uh-huh. You remember when there was a side plot sub-story thing in a Starfield about the space One Piece? I remember. I remember it vividly because it's by leaps and bounds the best part of that game. I feel at some point he just started getting way too into depicting every flap and roll of cellulite. You hate to see it. Huh. Can collectible mugs from BK save Star Wars? That's like saying if Bart Simpson memorabilia can save The Simpsons. No, I don't think so. Speaking of One Piece, people are now realizing why it has 1,000 episodes. Because the pacing is shit. And it takes 5 minutes to do a single manga panel. And it lasted 4 panels in 2 minutes. Yeah, it sounds about right for the One Piece anime. Chat, the most amount of One Piece I watched in my life was the 4Kids dub. Alright, I want you to know that that's where I'm coming from. Alright? That is my primary experience with One Piece as a franchise. One Piece of shit, more like it. I remember that AVGN bit someone made up. One Piece, more like one piece of fucking shit. Rate the mobile suit in actual. Yeah, okay. That thing looks cool as fuck. That is powerful. This is the aura that the children speak of in current year. Huh. Huh. In tone, I was pissed at the dub. I can't imagine why. I can't imagine how you could possibly be upset about the state of the 4Kids dub of One Piece. Huh. I hate the term aura. I miss when it used to refer to having a cool glow around your character. Fix your fucking aura by taking a shower. You know, if you say anything in a Boston accent, it gets funnier. You know, you find the One Piece Doom Scale. Doom Scale, yeah! It's fun to do. More people should do it. Anything's funnier with a Boston accent? It can be. And when it's censored like Brutal Legend. I remember that. When you were playing the game's intro, it gave you the option to either gore or no gore, or cursing or bleeped cursing. And bleeped cursing is way funnier. Saw that Ryan Gosling talks to a rock movie was real good. I'm gonna take your word for that. That's the concept of Ted? Yeah, hello. Chat, we can carry on this discussion in a video game, I think, so let's play a video game. I feel like that'd go over well for most of us. And also, let me turn this right down. There we go. Yeah, that'll go well. That'll be fine, I think. As soon as everything is loaded properly and my computer stops having a seizure. Okay, so you properties. There you are. Ooh. Look. It's him. Alright, and then I adjust audio a little. About there, I think, is fine. And I just drag this to the corner for my own well-being. I think that's all I need. Right? Oh god, it's been that long. Huh. The creature has a smug feeling around him. That is the intention, yes. I hope they keep updating the character creator. It's genuinely very nice to just have one. Maybe even include an advanced mode where I can just draw on the pixel of the model. That'd be nice. Oh boy, we're here again. What joy I feel in my life. I really like how this temple thing is going. I'm glad I decided to keep doing it. Gets guns in an actual update and not a mod. Right, well, I'm gonna have to figure out something to do today. Not entirely sure what off the top of my head, I'll be real honest. Maybe actually work on that path that I wanted to go from here all the way around. I'm gonna need some stairs for that, though. Which I might be able to just make. Ori, I wish to own a 1911 long slide. Thoughts? Is that even legal in your state that you're in? Be honest. Pig. Do 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 do. Right. I have to do brick first, right? Yes! Alright, hang on. Should be enough? I think? Maybe? Let's go find out! And then I can curse at the sun! Naturally hold less than a 10 rounds, so I think so. Don't worry, Chathany. Once we're all allowed to open carry everywhere, everything will be better. We'll never have to worry about anything ever again. All the problems will be solved. I always carry a noose. You'll never know when you might need it. Clowning on the upcoming Odyssey movie, as they should. Those outfits are terrible. I have very little faith in modern Nolan, I'll be real honest. Right, I need more pickaxes. That's what I needed. And I also can't repair you again because I've done it too many times, apparently. Now that is some shit. Huh. My god, a chicken. Do 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 do, you son of a bitch. Right, how do I do this again? That's how. Alright now. Alright now, hang on now. That's right now. Everything's gonna be good now. Oh, you son of a bitch. There could be changing corporate standards out here. It's always more likely than you think. I want you to imagine right now how much soda has to be being stolen at McDonald's for McDonald's to say no more of this. Really try and quantify how many gallons they must be losing. I think that's pretty alright myself. Not too bad, not too bad. You could say McDonald's lost gallons. I've lost gallons to you. It's looking okay. That's looking a little bit better. Just a little nicer. Why Gamer Sups and White Monster became the new gamer drink. I still stuck with the original. I miss Gamer Fuel. That was when everything was good about the world. And everything made sense. 13 and 14-year-olds, we decided to ban everyone under 16 from the restaurant after 9 p.m. unless they're accompanied by an adult. Chad, I want you to understand I was raised in circumstances where I was not ever going outside by myself ever under any circumstances. I cannot imagine being like 14 and going, yeah, I'm just gonna go walk to a fucking restaurant myself. Psycho. This is all the Baja Blast guy's fault, I'm sure. Absolutely. There can be no other option. No other possible explanation. I agree wholeheartedly. McDonald's had a Hololive Gordo collab, was in America. Is she promoting a unique flavor of Filet-O-Fish? Because that sounds pretty dire of a thing to do. Still need to finish this wall, too. I actually have 2 of them right now. I have no idea how you people like that shit. Oh, right, I need another pillar here. That's what I was doing before. And then one there also. Otherwise, it just looks a little bit too unstable. That's what I was doing. I was at the pornography store. I was buying pornography. I have a mighty need to eat a fish. Good. Cups and other merch that scalpers would bum rush McDonald's for. Yeah, that's true. Right. So this is all the things that have happened. Was it you? No, I think it was the... No, it was you. Okay. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm gonna need to measure this out anyway. I neglected to do that before. Be worse than the Pokemon cards? You're not allowed to go get Pokemon cards for your kids anymore because now it's a money laundering scheme. Right. You go over there. That's right side up, thank God. You get in my pocket. Make sure you're lined up. I was right about it being 3. So there is that. Okay, so it's lined up with you. Good. So it'd be about there. I'm gonna say that's fine then. Good. Now I just need to go get more. And then I think it's fine. Aside from that part that I still need to add a few more bricks to. Oh, it's always something. Card vending machines are being removed from America because of scalpers. Oh, you can never hate them enough, you know that? Farm the machine so others can't buy. That does sound like the state of things. That sounds about right. Jesus God, we used to be a proper country. And then you, and then you, and then you're good. This ought to be enough. More or less. Steady now. Good. Damn it. Her scalper sold his house to buy a bunch of rare Pokemon so he could sell them. That does sound like something foolish enough that a scalper would do. Kari, hello. Yup. Perfect. Perfect. Good, fantastic, excellent. Not one singular problem here. Now, I believe I still need to do the roof, don't I? I was doing this thing with the stairs here. I believe those are not those. They're also not the nice-looking ones. Seems about right. Just let me take a mental check on whatever it was I was doing here. So I can be aware. Yeah, is anything stupid else happening? Anything egregious going on currently? Rate regular flintlock rifles to blunderbusses. In contest to one another? I feel like I'd rather have a pistol. I'll be honest. I feel like that'd go better in the majority of circumstances. Apparently, I just had a bunch of this stuff in my backpack. I believe it was these ones. I believe. I'm going to say yes, it was those ones and move on with my life. I'm going to make that broad assumption. And when I'm proven wrong, I guess I'll get mad. Also, it's dark. Has superior novelty value. You had to try and say that so much that it bewildered me. Good night, pig. Sleepy time. Different gunpowder rifles, since I wanted to redesign my Night OC with a gun and a lot of crazy guns. A woman will walk into this bedroom and think there's something wrong with living like this. Really taking its time to hit that stride and sleep. There we go. Yeah. There's a bright sunny day in Chicago. Huh. Right, so, this thing I cannot use on you anymore, right? Because you are too damaged. Yeah. Too engorged. So I need to actually just straight up make a new one. Which... honestly, I can just do this. That's... I can live with that. Just whatever works a little bit faster. Blunderbuss good for annihilating what's in front of you. Typically, yeah. Back to work. Back in the saddle. Right. And it's not the same type, son of a bitch. I always knew God would do this to me. I always knew it'd turn out like this. You know, if I was a smart man, I'd just knock one down and check what the hell it is. It is chalk, son of a bitch. Well, now I just have a shitload of marble stairs. I do have a good amount of chalk on hand, though. So not a whole loss. Ha! Do 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 do. Bah. You have whatever you want. A blunderbuss and it still counts as ammo. It does have that benefit going for it, yeah. Huh. Oh. You know, I really should just build another one of these over there, but... I don't want to. Chalk stairs, go. Thank you. Let's bounce. Everything hurt. I'm fed up with this world. Right. Default position is like that for some reason. You. It's All fine and dandy. No worries any which way. For the love of God. It's all fine. No reason to panic. God, you really jump a lot higher than you think, huh? What does that side handle? What was I doing here? Was I gonna put another pillar here? I was! Son of a bitch. All my marble. Huh. At least I know I have to do that now. Huh! Did I already do this entire thing on this side? Yes, apparently. Just really nail it through the roof the best that you possibly can, any which direction upon the earth you find yourself. Gah. Oh, no. Jesus. God. Strike me down now. Works. Time to run low again. Oh, no. It'll all come out nice and pristine. Don't even worry about it. Everything's all good. Oh, you bastard. Yup. Yep. Oh, yeah. There you go. Everything's fine now. Yeah. Huh. Yep. Now I need to go mining again. God damn it. Good thing I have a spare. Bum-ba-da-da-do-do-do-do. One thing. You have to mine out more of a chunk from the mountainside here. In fact, I should really just mine out this entire goddamn thing, shouldn't I? That's gonna take some doing. I really should, though. Not like I have any reason not to at this stage, huh? At the very least, this damn thing. Yep. I don't even know how the hell this thing got up here. Nature's a very strange entity at the best of times. As long as it's done, then it's fine. Fetch the axe. Fetch the shovel. One single thing handled. Everything's all good. Huh? Oh, yeah. Chat, is anything nonsensical happening on the planet that you want to talk about? Because I'll be honest, this is going to be the entire stream. This is going to be the whole thing. Without any shred of decency. There will be no alternate content on this stream. Is Roman Reigns dead yet? You know, Chathany, speaking of wrestling, I was recommended some shorts on the YouTube last night from one Mr. John Hennigan, Johnny Nitro, John Morrison, Johnny Mundo, whatever you want to call him. Apparently, the entire reason he stopped going by Johnny Nitro was they were going to put the ECW belt on him, and maybe they even already did at that point. Yeah, they probably already did, right, because Benoit. And Vince apparently called him into his office and said, you know, Johnny Nitro isn't really a champion's name. You should change your name. And John Hennigan says to Vince, is that because it reminds you of WCW Monday Nitro? Yes. Ah! And this man was insane, you say? People raise spiders for fights? There's spider fighting rings? Do they sell tamales at those? Good. We're gonna be here a while. Most of my time at work? Do tamales exist in Southeast Asia? That is a good question. Everything is painful. Every moment I live is agony. Huh. Just easy into the building now. It's gonna be fine now, son. You know, the shovel might actually break before the damn pickaxe. Why is there so much goddamn grass up here? Ugh. How did dirt fall upon the land in the first place? Was all dirt sand at some point? Is that how that works? Did God just open up the oven and dump dirt out? Jesus, God. Oh, good. I finally hit open air. I was wondering how long it would take. One damn thing at a time now. If you're like right point blank with it, it doesn't count. Easy on does it now, child. Easy on does it now. This is fine. Just don't run through the open air and break your legs on the concrete below you. Whatever you do, don't fall off and let gravity do what it does best. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Easy does it. Everything's good, everything's fine, everything's nonchalant, it's all good. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Is that the last of the dirt? There's some below there. I can get to that on my own time. Just start mining, for the love of God. Took a breadth of time, it did. God, I wish I had a drill or something. It'd go by so much faster. Hasn't WWE been cycling Roman as champion for the last 12 or so years? It really feels like it. They just put it back on him again. They had him beat Punk. And now he is a champion again. Because we have to regurgitate the same shit over and over again. Ugh. Gonna take a while to actually knock this entire goddamn thing down. This is gonna take a minute. This is gonna take a solid second. Just one layer at a time. Strip it all to bare and it'll all come crumbling down. Do it again on another layer. Oh God, this is gonna be my life, isn't it? Pickaxe is not gonna last much longer. Easy on does it now, boy. Easy on does it now. Video on the horror manga that ruined its ending with a very stupid twist. Isn't that, like, basically all of them? Someone defend TKO reducing series salaries by 50% by bringing up TNA reducing salaries by 60%. In 2014, TNA was a struggling company at the time. WWE sets company profits every year. Boy, Malachi must be really thanking God in heaven that he left AEW on good terms right now. Go back, lose to R-Truth. get fired. Had a bad time he did over there, huh? Everything's gonna be good now. Everything's gonna be fine now. Everything's gonna be cool now. Not gonna be anything to worry about. If the Motor City Machine Guns and New Day are available, I would more likely move towards those guys. In an ideal world, you'd take everyone that's worth their salt. Just for the love of God. For the love of Christ. If you get Kofi and Xavier in an AEW ring, make sure they have a theme song that doesn't blow ass. Ugh. Hey, legitimate question, by the way. If Xavier and Kofi show up on Dynamite, are they automatically a heel? Because I feel like they should be. Right? Yeah? I don't feel like there's a way to walk back that shit in kayfabe. Everyone's gonna remember. I don't think if they come out and start doing the New Day shtick, people are gonna be all that receptive to it. So the logical thing should be for them to come out and start being the biggest scumbags imaginable, right? I'm talking like if MJF was a tag team of two guys level of scumbag shit. Get a huge pop when they debut too? I would hope so. You remember when they had a really big storyline about Kofi finally winning a world title and then they had him job out to Brock Lesnar in like 5 seconds? What a shit company. Holy God. People will say that he should have just had a back and forth match. No, you should have just booked Kofi to beat Brock. I'll be real honest. Even back then, I was sick of seeing this fucking guy winning everything. It's not like a guy like Malachi where I go, yeah, that guy should never lose. Bryan Danielson's favorite WWE match. I love to lie. Cody Rhodes taught me how fun lying is. It broke again, son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to go get another one. I feel like I've gotten like half of this taken down. Hang on, let me just throw this off a cliff. Here, frog, have this. Also, I can, like, fill this in really easy now. I just not have to worry about it. To his match with Kofi, not the match with Brock. Can you imagine? should be fine. That should be dandy. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Hey, what was Willy Wonka's plan if none of the kids were good enough? Would he have just sent out more tickets and go, you were all bad, try again? That had to be the plan, right? Andy tends to not be dandy, actually. I still really like the idea for, like, dumb meme art shit. Of it's, like, Andrew living through the early aughts and late 90s and just experiencing every dumb piece of thing, whatever. Like, just have a piece of art of, like, there's a couple kids running around and Andrew's sitting on the couch playing a PS2. And it's like Andrew experiences the opening to Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. And it's the bit with the vocal track by Adema, and his eyes are just doing the red glowing thing staring at the screen, and Ashley's in the background looking really concerned. That bird is still trapped there, by the way. This bird has been stuck here for like 3.5 weeks. Surviving off of mildew. Huh. Happy's gotta make a new pickaxe. Mega Man art where Dr. Wily is Thrag. I feel like Mega Man scales above Viltrumites, I'll be honest. I feel like he does. Also, Chathany, I need to piss, so I'll be back in a minute, okay? Don't leave! Alright, I'm back. Good piss, good stream. Ah! That bit in Invincible with Mark and the Viltrumite chick, but it's redrawn as Andrew and Ashley. Didn't that literally happen already? Huh. Right, pickaxe. Let me just make a couple of these even. Ugh. Yeah, this will go well. Played Hytale in almost 2 months. Played it again. Felt great. It's nice. I really like the quality of life stuff. I hope the game keeps getting updated with character stuff. I would really like a corner half slab. That I just slap a half slab vertically on both of these. That'd be nice. Can you tame birds? I'm pretty sure you can. You just have to be able to get up to them. You going to tame the prisoner? I don't know if I should do that. I feel like whatever he did, God is punishing him for it. It's almost the end of another day, and I've spent it all mining out a entire mountain. Or is this more of a mound? I feel like a mound is primarily made of dirt. I have no idea if that's accurate or not. Do you next? Thief! 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 What's Andrew's favorite movie? Do you think it'd be something really obvious like Edward Scissorhands, or you think it's gonna be something really, like, unexpected like Titanic? Flowers in the attic. The real Hail Mary pick is Rocky, by the way. I was like, oh, that's how he learned how to do that. Oh, it explains so much. God damn, you throw a punch. My mouse is locked. Oh, thank God. The 80s version with the incest taken out for maximum negative synergy. Oh, the night has come. Pappy's gotta go to bed, otherwise the boogeyman coming out. Yeah. Huh. Hitting cobblestone feels more satisfying than it does in Minecraft for some reason. The screen shake helps a little bit. Bedtime. Yep. Yeah. The One Piece remake from Netflix will cover 50 chapters and 7 episodes, totaling 300 minutes in runtime. For the normies that are really looking forward to more of Netflix One Piece, I wish them the best of luck. Do 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 do. Just a little bit at a time. Just a little bit, and the whole thing will come crumbling down. Ugh. The main actor of Netflix One Piece reminds me of the terrible Hispanic sidekick from Dial of Destiny. I'm glad I chose not to watch Dial of Destiny, by the way. I'm very glad that I chose to not lower myself to that. I've already seen Indiana Jones be raped on camera once. I don't need to see it again. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Life alert. Huh. Get out of my inventory! I'm never watching that piece of shit movie. Good! More condensed than the compilation movies Toei released. The diaper of hospice care. Why didn't they just, like, make something other than a live-action film? That one South Park episode? Now when someone mentions Indiana Jones, that is what I was referring to, yes. That was, in fact, the joke. So, in context of Indiana Jones, are the aliens demons? Or did God just make the aliens too? Where does Kali fit into the whole thing with God being real? If Kali is also real and grants power to the worshippers? Or is the idea that that wasn't Kali, that would have been Satan? Is that the idea? The aliens melted a woman. You'd think they would know well enough to not explode her skull. If they were, in fact, trying to repay her. Oh, you can't handle this much brain storage. Walk this back a little bit. I really liked the first 15-20 minutes of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, by the way. Like, I quite like everything up until the fridge. Those aliens look really pissed off. The one that gets up in her face specifically looks exactly like the councilwoman from Lilo and Stitch. Go back and watch the scene. It looks exactly like her. Really look at the face. What's the alien's name? It's probably something pretentious. Todd Bot. Who would win? Blick LaFour or more Caprell? Ugh. You're right, it does. It's an insane coincidence. Huh. All in due time now. Just looked up the Indiana Jones scene. It's uncanny. And the other one is broken now, too. You never find good tools. You know, I really should just be doing this, shouldn't I? Much simpler way of doing things. Let me just, for now, just put this here. And just see what I can work with. For building whatever I might need. Still need rubble, unfortunately. I can make that, though. Better off that way. Am I dumb? Am I blind? Am I blinding right now? Because I feel like I'm blinding right now. Oh, I need to wait. I may in fact be stupid. It's possible. All in due time. Yep. Goes a little bit faster now, at least. Faintly. A smidge. I'll have this entire mountain leveled out in due time, and then we can scream about something else that doesn't matter. Thief! 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 Look a lot like the ones from Independence Day? No, not even close. What the fuck are you smoking? Am I gonna... Hang on. Really have to stop doing that thing? I don't think I do. Hang on. Hang on. I need to get really specific with this. Hang on. Really, really hyper specific. Hang on. You know, if my goddamn computer would cooperate. Jesus. Why does everything default to WebP when I get it off of Google? What service does the WebP format provide to the world? Save as... .jpeg. Jesus. All this just to get some examples. And councilwoman. I need to get really specific with this. Ah, yes, a threads link. That's what I wanted. You know, the problem is, whatever's going on with my computer right now, it is really, really, really pissing me off. Hang on! Why does this one also save as a WebP? Why is everything a WebP? Get rid of the entire format. It does nothing. Same with the JFIF. Awful. Terrible, even. JPEG. There we go. All right, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Because you didn't believe me that this is happening now. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, so. All right. All right. Now tell me if you see what I mean. Get a real good long look at it, right? It's like exactly the same, right? It's exact. Look at the face, for God's sake. This is the same person. Ugh. Independence Day, he says. Ugh. WebP is Google's baby. They made it, and they push it in the results. Should be illegal to create new image formats. If it's not a JPEG or a PNG, it doesn't matter. Except one of them looks significantly more like a penis. Oh, yeah. That's just what happens when you put Spielberg in charge of something. Do you even remember what E.T. looks like? One step at a time now, kids. I forgot to upload a short today, too. I need to do that after the stream. It's always something. Was made for browsers and websites that live on the cloud. Disgusting. Hey kids, remember cloud gaming? You remember? Remember cloud gaming? Hey kids, remember the Ouya? You remember? Remember the Ouya? Every 3 years they try to make it a thing again. I wish they didn't. Easy on does it now. Why won't you own nothing and be happy? Hasn't Ubisoft just been doing this lately, by the way? They gotta be real upset at Ross Scott right now. Real upset. I saw users on Twitter were getting their panties in a twist because Ross Scott added Notch and said, hey, do you want to, like, get on board with this thing, too? What a bunch of crybabies. That failed project back in 2013. To say the least. Easy on does it now. Easy on does it now, son. If I just stand here long enough, my problems will solve themselves. Thief. 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 Scott even did this because they shut down that card game. Yes, exactly. Thief, what's Andrew's favorite album? I need gopher chucks. This'll do. The Queen is dead by the Smiths. Very specific. This is taking a while, isn't it? Like a good solid while. It'll all be worthwhile, you'll see. And then it'll be a nice and gorgeous view, and no one will ever complain about anything ever again, and I'll have solved every problem the world has. Steady. Just a little bit now. Chatbot. Has pirate software jumped yet? I feel like it's coming. Can't wait for Andrew and Ashley to have their big Battle of Gods fight in the final chapter. Ugh. Shit, that's not a bad idea. Christ. Oh, that'll get you jumped later. Huh. Keep that one on the docket. Problem is, this part of it goes all the way to the goddamn ground. Because it's starting to melt in my hand. It's always one or the other. Gonna need another new pickaxe before this is done, too. Oh yeah, just waste all your copper. You can always find more. There's a million caves underneath the goddamn house. Easy on does it now, children. Don't be falling for the bait now. Jesus God. The landscape will look so much better after this, you don't even know. Grills are a mod you can add? Just throw all this stuff out on the curb, it'll be fine, don't even worry about it. Everything gonna be good, do it again, why not? There we go, son. That's better. Ugh. Everything will be so much nicer after we just solve this little problem. There's a lot of loose stone, by the way. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Going back to the album. Yes. Huh. I feel like there's untapped potential for that dumb meme mod shit that DDLC gets a lot of. I feel like there's a lot of potential for that no one's using at all. The drill does 3x3 mining. That sounds very convenient. There's a Little Light That Never Goes Out in particular is a song that I think perfectly represents his yearning for Ashley and suicidal ideation. Perhaps. I like that Nemly just added a fuck you ending. If you decided the incest and then reneged on it. Just immediate chapter start, drive off the bridge. That's a great bit of trolling. Ugh. Derp Drew was a good one, too. That also, yes. Let's just trust the worst human being you have ever known in your life, Andrew. I'm sure she has your best interests in mind when she offered an olive branch. Steady the ship now, children. Is Renee the most inexplicable thirst trap in gaming? For me personally, yes. I actively think less of anyone attracted to that bitch. Ugh. Thief, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you, in context of what we know now, that Renee wanted a daughter and never a son, and did care at some point, who was the bed in the basement for? Because prior to more recent reveals, my thought process was that they at some point were hoping they could only entrap Ashley in the disease-ridden apartment. But that is very obviously not the case now. Yes? Now the in-laws are coming over. Let them sleep next to the open drain. Ugh. Ugh. Can't be members of their own families because they hate them too. What an odd thing. Huh. Only Julia would be a valid thirst for? I do thirst for Julia. Ugh. Ugh. Having the hots for Ashley is disgusting. Ashley didn't sell her own living children to an organ harvesting operation. You see, Meto, there are degrees to evil. No, she just murdered a kid. No, that was Andrew. Doug and Renee are both in the mood and just so happen to be in the basement. Ah, the just-in-case placement. One step at a time now, children. What am I being added about? What's happening? Is someone dying? Nice rabbit robot. Powerful. Not half bad. Decent even. Huh. Huh. Innocent people they killed and eaten. They only eat their parents in the one route that doesn't have a chapter 3. You know, for the amount of cannibalism art, it only ever comes up in the one instance, huh? Mass terrain modification tools for survival. It would be really nice. The girl in the apartment? They didn't eat her. No, they only ate their parents. And that was only in the one route, where Andrew is completely fine with being a psycho serial killer man. Darkness falls across the land. Yeah. Eh. One extra step at a time now, children. I'll stay up all night to make sure nothing gets done. Ugh. The Marshmallow CG is still one of the best. It's pretty up there. Pretty high quality. I like that the entity is also holding a marshmallow stick. Really brings the whole thing together. Ah! The Death Star. If I stare at the moon long enough, is spooky spaghetti gonna happen? The halo on Xenoverse 3 Bulma is for? I would imagine to keep her from exploding due to temporal interference. I am really hoping those characters in that trailer that are clearly not Saiyans or humans are an indication of extra playable races finally making it in. It'd be really nice if there were body types as an option. Please, for the love of God, I want to play as a Majin that is not fat. I want to live somewhere where it's always the golden hour. I want to live somewhere where I have a wife that loves me. I sleep in a race car bed, do you? I sleep in a big bed with my wife. Play a female Majin. I did do that. Her name was Feli. Ambiguous red space Australians. Because if the idol chick in the trailer that seems like a demon is an indication that demons are a playable race, that's a bonus. If Gamma 1's presence as like a regular character means that androids are a playable race, that'd be nice. God damn it. Be gone, thought. Yeah. More. Just keep plugging away. It'll all be done sooner or later. All in due time now. Great Fork's little Majin. 10 out of 10. The flesh mustache brings it together. Very well. Exceedingly powerful. Wonder if you can give it an actual mustache. In Xenoverse 2, there's accessories that are facial hair, so I guess technically. Also, that sand kid with the pompadour in the trailer had a tail, so I'm hoping that's indications that every sand just has a tail by default. Really hoping. Or at the very least, it's a toggle in the character creator. Really hoping those are not just character that is part of the story mode. And that's all that means. Wrestling Empire, my bad. Sorry, what? What about Wrestling Empire? What'd you say? That idol on display was a Majin? She was clearly a demon, though. She was purple and had hair and pointy ears. Or a Kai. They're the same fucking thing, honestly. Have midget wrestlers? If they include the body types as an option for every race, then I assume the height slider would work exactly like it does for the fat Majins. In which case, yes, that would work. Every little thing is being answered for. Majin Fork making a cameo like Beetlejuice in WCW. Does Majin Fork just sound like fork pitched up? Booze Race was just called Booze Race. Mouse is locked. It'd be really nice if at the very least every playable race in Heroes was in Xenoverse 3, right? I'm just gonna assume everything that's in Breakers is gonna be part of the character creator stuff. So that'd be, like, hair that actually transforms properly and tails that are animated. Gonna make that broad assumption. Majin Fork seeing Buzzy Buddy. Hey, slap nuts! All in due time now. I really wish I had dynamite or something. Would have made this process a lot more simple. Summer is going to be devastating to my sense of fashion, all male fashion, really. You're not wrong. It's going to be terrible. It always is. If I'm going to be in California in the dead middle of summer, it's going to be terrible for me. Not having midget wrestlers is an option. The shortest it lets me go is 410, I think. It's been a while since I looked at the short option. Bonzi. Fork having a struggle with Bonzi. Bonzi is temporarily close to the ropes. Majin Fork shows up from below the ring and smacks him with an iron chair and hides again. You want me to make Fork into Finley? And give him his own Hornswoggle? Jacket type guy. Can't pack enough personality and aura into a t-shirt and jeans. Hey, Thief, you want to know something? You want to know something really specific? You want to know the lore? You want to know the fashion lore? I have only ever owned one pair of jeans in my life. Only one. I do not care for them as an option. I'll be real upfront. School of hard knockers go under the ring and get put in Majin court. Yeah, Majin Meto was down there and he speaks in Portuguese. Jeans are like my be-all, end-all. I like slacks. I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of dress pants. I like a nice pair of black slacks. I was arguing with Arissa earlier about what constitutes a meal. Chat, I need, hang on. I need your opinion on this. I need your opinion on this. Hang on. Just hang on, I need to save this image so you know. It's really important that you know. I need to just put this here. We're gonna have an argument about this, aren't we? Majin Snack Eater is just Peepo Snack from Metal Gear Solid minigame. Chathany, I need you to tell me. That is not a meal. Right? This is not a meal. Yes? No. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is not dinner. This does not constitute anything resembling a meal. Lisa needs to set of fries. I said a bowl of soup, but same difference. A meal is a main course plus a side. So true! Did you do the pre-soup joke? No, I told her to go eat dinner and she said she already had a sandwich. That is not a meal. Doing things to you that have never been done before. For me, I am sub that's 80% lettuce. If you put a big slice of actual meat, hamburger, steak, chicken, whatever, I don't think that constitutes a meal. I'll be real honest. Unless you're dieting, but otherwise, no. Just get rid of all the goddamn cobble. All of it. Had a spicy Italian from Subway plus peppers and buffalo sauce, and I nearly launched into orbit getting on the toilet. I have never had a negative experience eating fast food. I'm starting to think the rest of you are just weak. I'll be real upfront. Your stomach lining is not up to the task. You know not what true power is. Beef has a weak digestive system? Yes. Yes, he does. Some people have a glass of water as a meal. Those people belong in prison. Is more along the lines of this is mid or below, never a this fucked up my stomach deal. Chat, you remember when McDonald's used beef oil for the fries? You remember? I feel like the collapse of civilization started when they switched to vegetable oil. What a terrible time in general. No. Fetus. They've been using tallow again? It's finally happening. 2 times fast food made me go to the bathroom was chugging hot sauce and eating bad Chinese food. We are never going to Panda Express ever. Worst shit I've ever eaten in my life. I have no idea why anyone goes there. Tastes like goddamn rubber. Ugh. Panda Express is third tier. So true. Went to Panda Express a lot in college. You going to college explains a lot, I'll be real honest, Snack. Followed the collapse of the McDonald's playpen. That would also track, yes. A number of contributing factors. Never saw the appeal of Chinese. I could go for orange chicken or sesame chicken or, like... What's the name of that thing where it's, like, a thing... It's like a fried dough thing, but there's, like, a cream cheese thing in it? I like those. Those are good. What's that supposed to mean? Wonton? No, not that. Dumpling? No, not that. It's like, they shape it like it's a flower kind of thing. Gyoza? No. Rangoons. Thank you! Crab rangoon. I don't even think it has crab in it anytime I've gotten it. It's just been fucking, like, cream cheese. Like, that shit's amazing. I went to college. Sour cream in your tacos or no? If I'm making a grilled cheese burrito, then yes, cream cheese in the taco. Fun fact, a grilled cheese burrito is a taco. There is nothing in the way of beans inside that thing. If I'm just eating tacos in a shell, then no. If I'm just eating regular old tacos, then it's just beef and cheese. The crab usually imitation is pulverized into the cream cheese. Huh. Computer degrees are worthless now since everyone has one. I thank God every day I never decided to go to college. Thanking the Lord God every day. Ugh. This is going fine. This is going well. This is decent. This is okay. Don't let anyone else tell you any different, nor will I. Spoonie computer science degree rant here. Little bit. Just a little bit. Remember that time Spoonie ran a red light and got in a car accident? And that was the first time anyone heard anything of Spoonie in actual years? I remember. What happened? Do 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 do. Guess he failed his dodge roll. Thief, you know about the alien isolation stream, right? You remember the alien isolation stream bit for Spoonie? Where it's like, just randomly, he was a complete cunt? I was there for that, man. I saw that shit live. That was really weird to see in real time, man. What the fuck is his problem? Don't tell me how to play. What the fuck is this guy's problem? Ugh. Man is shot out. Because it's like a year and a half ago when he did that interview with the guy that played Curtis in Phantasmagoria 2. One of the things that he said is he wants to start doing reviews again, and he still fucking hasn't. Jesus, man! Not that hard. Just play some, like, 3-hour-long game no one's ever heard of, released in, like, 1998 for the MS-DOS. Really late in its life cycle, and then write, like, a 15-minute script. This is not difficult to do, man. Mainlining a low wisdom build since the mid-2010s. You're not wrong. He made a Twitter account for his dog. Did you know that? He made a Twitter account. And the gimmick is that he's pretending that he's his dog typing on the Twitter. Shit, I finally ran out. God damn it. Yep, looks like it's back to hell for me. And so Kratos cast himself from the highest peak. Check degen? Yeah, okay. Now that's powerful. That's not bad at all. That's pretty alright is what that is. Pretty good is what that is, I would say. Downright decent. My lungs. He tweets about shit all the time that he could almost just compile into a script for a video one-to-one. You'd think. Or he sees Hina and nearly dies. It's the other one, dumbass. There you go. Get these goddamn sticks out of my inventory. Since we're almost done building all of this nonsense up out of the ground. This has taken like several days. Ultimate Spider-Man outselling every other Spider-Man comic is proof what people want is more status quo Parker. And I'm finally getting with MJ. I want Peter to be allowed to move along with his life. I want Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson to be married and have multiple children and everything is fine. And they just have to deal with villain shit once in a while. Can't have that. Can't have that. Paul's dead now. We have to have some kind of hope for the future. Also no Zendaya. Preferably. On Earth, even. Main verse MJ got ruined for me. I am willing to let go of 616 MJ and the disdain that I have for her if she just magically got back the pre-One More Day memories and was like, why the fuck would you ever make that deal? Let's get married. Rich Evans, my fucking goat. Fuck you, Joe Quesada. Female Venom? No, it's male form Venom. To be entirely fair to primary 616 Marvel, would you want Venom to just look like a chick, knowing that it's still just Venom? Would you want that? Ugh. Would you? The one in the first movie, that's in one scene, yeah. Do 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 do. Chad, are those second and third Venom movies worth watching? Because I only saw the first one. Are those worth my time? Be honest. Is it something I should invest myself in? Same? Twerk only likes 3, so it's likely the worst one. I would assume, yeah. I barely remember what happens to it. It's a real sign of quality. And have Venom back with some other dude. What if MJ had a different symbiote and Venom was, like, hanging out with Peter as just, like, a blob of alien goo? And then Venom saw MJ and told Peter, dude, we need to get in there. Huh. All people know about 3 is I won't forget you, buddy. This is taking so long to do. Oh my god, how are none of you complaining about this? What's the timeline looking where people didn't complain about the black suit and the look stuck? I would imagine it would have lasted up until probably around the time Ultimate started? Probably around there? And then they would have just made the black suit Ultimate Peter's thing. And then just made the red and blue go back to regular Peter. Didn't they make new comics about Peter getting back a black suit from the battle zone or something? I don't think it was the symbiote, right? I don't think. I should probably go to bed so it's daytime. I don't believe. Venom is relatively hot for a rubbery glob of alien biomass. You fell for the 18 lynches meme, huh? You fell for that, did you? So this is the hill you've chosen to die on. Sleepy time. Huh. I might die. It's possible. Playing Baxter's Bada game. Perhaps. I might die on something. You know you're going to hell. Huh. Easy does it now. black suit dressing, but mainly red with blue as the spider. What do you mean? What in God's name are you referring to when you say those words? You mean if the symbiote was red and blue? I think that's a palette swap in something. Huh. It's all coming down. It's all falling apart like a Chinese motorcycle. One of these days, it'll all be fine again. Red Skull and Mr. Sinister were both turned into alien queens. It sounds just stupid enough, doesn't it? I should probably build another watchtower up here, eh? Probably. Very horny for Pippa. Eh. Not my fault it's a good design. Better than Miles getting another power from getting face-hugged. That shit still pisses me off. He can do no wrong! He's never gonna lose! He'll always reform the villains! If only there was a sign I was into petite mentally ill Vtubers. If only there was some way to find out how this happened. Huh. Guilty pleasure with Shondo, mainly design and voice. I find Shondo more humorous than I do attractive, I'll be honest. I need to make another pickaxe, goddammit. Oh! Got some dislike for her, but she can be good. You know, surprisingly, someone who is very, very mentally ill is a little bit of a wild card, and sometimes says really stupid shit. Very strange, I know. Why do I have a bone? What the? Huh? Huh? You go in there. And then you go in there. And then you come here. Yes. See him do bowludes. If he needs to make a whale, that's what Shy Lily is for. I'll be honest, I wouldn't really trust that one either. To be perfectly upfront with you. Huh. I should fill this in with dirt since I'm here anyway. Hang on. Get some nice, even terrain. It's always something. Steady. Startle. I'm getting dangerously close to freeing him. I can't do that, though. God will be angry. He's being punished for some type of sin. Advance forward at a steady pace. Didn't despawn already? I actually have no idea how spawns work in this. Because it seems to be once they're around, they're just around. I don't think things despawn naturally. Collecting all the chalk that a man can possibly collect. All the fish food in the world can't save you now. Bone, get out of here, thank you. Easy does it now, boy. Steady. Everything must be cut down to a proper size. Steady the hands. Prepare the long rubber glove. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wonder where my glove will go. Steady. Steady. Mary, Mother of God. Thief! 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 Who do you think Andrew plays in Street Fighter? Alex. Ah. God, Capcom fans suck. They do the most base thing they've done in decades. And all they do is bitch. The French guy in Third Strike? What, Remy? Yeah, I can see that. Very emo, if I'm remembering right. Yes, that too. They finally broke my shovel. They finally did it. Them sons of bitches are gonna pay for this. Today. Easy does it now, boy. Tool repair kits? I'd have to go make another one. Let's see if I can even do that. I don't even remember what goes into it. I know it was iron, though. You go there now, son. Repair kit. Good. Baz, did you eat my repair kit? No, it's right there. There we go. This'll all go well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Back in the saddle. Jesus God. I swear, this job will be done before this stream is over. It has to be. It can't have been for nothing. Yeah. Everything has to make logistic sense, or every one of us will fall apart like dominoes. It'll all make sense before the day's done. It has to. Gonna have to do a little bit more in the way of digging, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Son of a bitch. I always knew it would end this way. Be gone, foul whatever. Still gonna take a little bit of doing it is. Still have to go with the flow of things and pretend it's all according to plan. Podcast where they were talking about how modern media constantly panics about Nazis and not making the jokes. Not making them jokes. And all I can think of is the first scene of Man in the High Castle. And that's how you write fucking aliens. Aliens? Villains. Aliens are villains. I know. They beat up twerk. Dementia. Gonna happen before much longer. Easy on does it now, Boy Scout. Ugh. Everything must go. About communists being the threat. You know, we used to do that fairly regularly, and then they just stopped doing that because we started electing them for some fucking reason. The blocks are spinning. I should watch Red Dawn. You should watch Red Dawn. Everyone should watch Red Dawn. Remember when they remade Red Dawn with Thor? You remember? Except it was the Chinese? Or was it the Koreans? One or the other. God damn, this is so much stone left to cut through. They made it Korean because you can't have China being the bad guys nowadays. You need that sweet, sweet income. We have to make every movie on a budget of $50 quadrillion, so we need the Chinese movie-going audience to be happy and satisfied. Ugh. If I was in charge of everything, I would make it illegal to make a movie on a budget of anything higher than like 10 mil. For any reason. Either the actor will learn to take human being levels of wages, or you can start casting unknowns again. Ugh. More. It's what a man needs. Remember GTA just straight up mentioned Red Dawn in ammunition ads? Hell yeah, I do. Just cut through the blocks until there's nothing left to cut through, goddammit. For the love of God. I didn't want to spend the entire stream doing this, but that's what I'm doing. Ugh. I guess the title really is true. Man, terraforming takes a while. It's almost like God didn't intend man to do this much landscaping. Easy on does it now, son. Easy on does it. Inch forward little by little, it's gonna be okay now. One thing at a time. Lord, grant me the strength to not fly off the handle, as I plan on doing. It's gonna get real bad before it gets better. Ugh. Oh. Just start mowing everything down that you see. It's all gotta go eventually, for the love of God. Leave nothing standing that can be standing, please, for God's sake. Huh. How does it keep happening? Jesus Christ, holy God, the pain, oh no! Reaction slop question, is there anything about space you're particularly interested in learning about? No. Huh. Destroying the mountainside like a boss. You're direct. I will tell you exactly how I feel. I will not dance around the subject and refuse to tell you what the problem is. Like a woman. so that negative feelings fester over time. Ugh. That it? Ugh. Do 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 do. Everything must be set aside for the right time, otherwise we'll just turn into animals, each and every one of us. One of these days, it'll all be okay again. One of these days. Jesus Christ, just give me some explosives to level the mountainside. Try and make military cloaks my next look. Randomly typed it in yesterday and was massively impressed. They're pretty good, right? Pretty nice. Pretty up there in terms of quality. I'm gonna need another pickaxe. Oh God, why do I keep needing more and more? Why would God do this to me? Need new hats, though? I only have the one newsboy cap. I still need a new one, too. Because the button fell off on mine at some fucking point. Twisted Metal 5 just to unlock 3 or 4 new bosses I didn't unlock on stream. Yeah, this'll go well. Nap time. Yep. I need more. Many more, in fact. It has so much wear that the bright white plastic bill in the front is showing. That's rough, buddy. I need more. Easy on does it now, boys. Everything gonna be good now. Everything gonna be fine. Just a little bit more. Son of a bitch. Be gone with you. Spoil my focus. Worst remix of a video game track. The Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite version of Devils Never Cry. And I don't think it's a particularly close race. Thief, have you ever heard the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite version of Devils Never Cry? Thief, I need you to really listen to this shit, okay? MVCI, Devils Never Cry. Thief, I really need you to hear this shit. Okay? Hang on. Hang on. I think I need to do this on the other one. Hang on. Hang on a second. I'll do it on this one. Hang on. Hang on. Thief, listen to this shit. Listen. Are you hearing this shit? What were they thinking? This is like the worst shit in the universe. I can listen to it no longer. Jesus Christ. Actual garbage. I requested for the game. Only 2 characters missing from my request were Crazy 8 and Manslaughter. Huh. How was it in 3? You've never heard the MVC 3 version? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. MVC 3 Dante theme. So now that you've heard the worst thing imaginable, here's what you had in the game directly preceding that. It's the young cancer. Bless me with your gift of light. Righteous calls and judgment night. Feel the sorrow the light has swallowed. Feel the freedom like no tomorrow. Kill before it's time to kill them all. Pass down the righteous law. Serving justice that dwells in me. Love that comes to sorrows the uncancer. It's so good. This is like listening to Mozart after you had to hear like someone scraping nails on a chalkboard directly next to your skull. I have no idea what the fuck was going on with MVCI at any level of its development, I'll be honest. No clue. Every decision was wrong. Every single one. Every time a character has to talk to another character in the story mode, they all say each other's names at the start of the sentence. Every single one. Chat, what if Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out and the Marvel stuff they put in is exclusively MCU garbage? What if it's like worst case scenario type shit, you know? Payday 2 isn't that bad, but it's pretty bad. They took the fucking sprinkler sound out of Counterfeit Man. Huh. Sora fights the Queen Alien. Sora has to go hang out with Captain Marvel. And they have to go up against the whatever organization for the multiverse shit they introduced in that one show. And Loki's there and he learns the error of his ways and he's wearing a suit and tie for some reason. Oh, Jesus Christ, it keeps getting worse. Sora learns a lesson in racism from Riri Williams. I'm going to fucking kill myself. Luke feeling like the Jedi Academy one. It'd be real nice, but, for Star Wars, I would really prefer it if they were just doing immediately after Return of the Jedi and just Luke doing the Jedi Academy thing. It's probably just gonna be Return of the Jedi, which is not a bad way to go about it. But I feel like you're skipping over a lot of quality shit you could do by just doing the entire original trilogy. Because it's like, it's the only real way you're gonna have, like, Luke as, like, a world ally. Because I don't think they're gonna bother coming up with 3 different movesets for Luke. But it's like, not doing the trench run in the gummy ship is a real big missed opportunity. I have to make more pickaxes. I keep having to make more pickaxes. How could God do this to me? Out with you. Donald feuding with the Ewoks and Chewbacca. Do I have room to put these in here? Fuck no, I don't.
Oh, that's bad. Real bad is what that is. Oh, that's not good at all.
There's a lot of stuff to just kind of leave around the cutting room floor, isn't it? Just give me all of these things, and I'll figure out what to do from there. That's a no-go. Now that's a technical foul. That's to my boy Whitey. That's a technical... I can't do the voice. Oh, I wish I could. Oh, that's a bit waiting to happen. Darth Vader still has good in him moment. But it's expanded as this cool moment, Vader versus OG or Disney villain. Knowing modern Kingdom Hearts, they're probably gonna have the bit of, like, they're still good in you, I can sense it, let go of your hate. And then Sora's gonna have, like, a flashback to Riku. and then he's going to interrupt. Hmm. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make the decision to do a little bit of... Why am I not allowed to place? I used to be able to place these. What happened? Huh. The redeemed Vader white suit is pretty... Boss? Alright. Fine. Bows. I really want to pick up both of these things, but I don't really want to give up anything. Dirt, you're gone. And, I don't need all of this cobblestone. Yeah, it's fine. I think that's alright, myself. Pigeon! This better be the last bit that I need. Gonna be very upset if it's not. Hololive playing it, and they all go, Veda-sama! Has a single Hololiver played a Kingdom Hearts at all? Has that happened ever? Could Sora take MCU Thanos? Yes, quite easily. There was that Kingdom mod for Minecraft. You could just get some serfs to do this. Unfortunately, slave labor is not something that I feel like I'd be able to get much in the way of. Let me just fill in some gaps here for my own sanity. The original war was about him being a sim for death. Yes, I recall. He really wanted to hit that skeleton-ussy. Bonusy? Calcium-ussy. He wanted to cuck Deadpool. Getting cucked by Deadpool is some dire circumstances, guess. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's getting bad up in here. Everything must go before I'm willing to stop. Ugh. One step at a time now, kids.
Easy on does it now.
Why are we leveling the hill again? Because I want to put something or other here that would complement the fact that there's a temple right there, and I don't think having a path that goes up and around here and then having a fucking mountain right here would look particularly nice. It needs to look more serene. Also, I don't really like the idea of having the path that is meant to be traveled go through the cemetery.
Myself, personally.
You waited 3 hours to ask why I'm doing this?
Now that's a technique.
No, can't do it. I keep thinking about it, God damn it.
Now that's...
No, fuck, that's not it.
Eleanor. Eleanor.
No, I don't have it. Snack, go ask Twerk if she can do a Whitey impression. Yep, that's one. Be gone with you. This doesn't do mods, at least for Hytale. It's more that the game being a state where it's constantly being updated, I'm, like, terrified that having anything downloaded in the way of extra tools or whatnot would cause my fucking save to get bricked.
Ugh. Now that's a technical...
God damn it, I can't do it. I'm not gonna stop thinking about it now. Former IWGP Heavyweight Champion Evil will now go by the name Naraku, which translated to English means abyss. So WWE named him Abyss. Guess I know who came up with that name. I would have referenced Inuyasha myself, but you know, you do you. I could see Triple H being the kind of guy that was up at night watching Adult Swim back then. Always tuned in for a new episode of Inuyasha. Did everything in his power to make sure Vince never found out because Vince would say it looked gay. Any modded items you'd have would just disappear, so that drill thing should be okay. Anything that adds blocks you gotta look out for. Also, when it comes to the modded blocks thing, since I could literally save every inch of what I've had built right now, including all the terrain around it, as like a prefab, doing that with modded in stuff just would defeat the purpose of bringing this into a different world space at any point if I'd need to do that. What if we start a survival server? Did you ever think about that? So, chat, where did you stop watching Inuyasha? I think I tapped out somewhere around the time the guy with the big sword and the ponytail showed up and he had, like, purple face paint. Somewhere around when they started introducing muskets, I want to say. Like, right after that is where I tapped out, finally. It's gone again. Gone, but not forgotten. After seeing a single episode by complete chance late at night staying over at my grandmother's house in the 2000s. Why are you a fetus? Godmother. Why do you need a godmother? You need glasses for your glasses. No, I need brain surgery so I don't have dyslexia, which will assuredly be passed on to my child. One singular step at a time, it's all okay. Just level out an entire mountain over the course of a 3.5-hour stream. That's what the people want to see. Oh, it'll be worth it. And then I'll build a nice park or something up here. Oh, it can't have all been for nothing. Eleanor! God damn it, I can't get it out of my head. You're not welcome in my house. God damn it. I want to be able to do it. Eleanor. Now that's a technical foul. Resources just to have better shit. I'd use the thorium pickaxe, but I've repaired it too many times and now it wouldn't let me. Is it over? It'll never be over. La da 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 da. At least the shoveling will go by a little faster. Just a little bit now, son. Easy on does it now. Good. Everything must go one at a time, God. Arissa's struggling with fishing. It's difficult to fish in magma, to be fair. He is a sleepy little baby, and is taking her baby nap. Fishing was easier as she went. Strange how that works, isn't it? He talked about pre-soup. Yes. You have to work it over with your fingers and a little pre-soup comes out. Good. Steady. Steady. Yeah. Oh. Permission for you two to do that joke with the hypothetical collab stream with Sen. Only then just to see Gato's reaction. Sometimes you just want to dip your finger in the soup. A little pre-soup. Mmm. You know, I feel like I would have had a very extensive career as a grave digger like 200 years ago. If I was a grave digger, I would have made a killing. Thief! What job do you think you would have been good at 200 years ago? Sleep well, ninja. Don't get arrested. Good Mari art in Sen's server right now. Yeah, okay. I'll bite. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not terrible. That's alright is what that is. That's pretty decent, even. Huh. My spine seems to be shattered. I'm here. Do 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 do. Damn you! Huh. One of these days it'll be all fine. One of these days it'll be just normal. Alright, fuck it, I won't bother going to make another one. Work it over with the broken thorium, it's fine. It's fine. Ugh. Ugh. Uh. I'd work the patent office. It's a good choice. Patent office is a respectable choice. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's them again, isn't it, Yogi? Huh. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Ugh. Evil. It's just a matter of time until the wolves come. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go faster, goddammit! End my pain and misery! What'd you use instead? Black slacks. No belt. It all must go from time to time until the world is a complete entity. Steady. Ugh. Dear merciful God, grant me your eternal mercy, that I might not scream obscenities that'll get me canceled. Saw directly through the heart of the problem. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Must we? Work all day for some old man, sweat and break your back. Oh. Steady. Steady. Are there no monsters in this? There are. I just don't think they spawn in sight of you. Nighttime activity without being molested. Is that what we're calling it now? Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought that was a cow. Huh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh God, just let me get done with this lair. Please, Christ. Let the pain be upon thy head. Oh, dear Lord in heaven. Oh. Oh, thank you, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Look at how nice and even everything looks. Look at it. It's beautiful. Ugh. Ugh. Suffering beyond the capacity to suffer. Ugh. Be gone, you. Look upon your works and weep. You go right there now, son. Look at how much more gorgeous a view it is now. I can survey my kingdom properly. It's lovely. Look at the fireflies. Look at the fires in the distance of our enemies. Remember, Simone, every light in the sky is your enemy. Huh. Oh. Beyond the measure of all that dwells in the dark, so has come the ray of God to strike down you for all of your sins upon this earth. All right, that's enough. Good game. Thank you for coming on the stream. I appreciate it. If you want to know when streams are going to be or what we're going to be doing any given day, scroll down just a little bit, hit the link. Follow me on Twitter. Twitch is down there. Give that a follow if you like. Patreon's down there. A little bit of support with small we can help. You can get in your game in the credits. Right. Yeah. Thank you. We should be back on Thursday for, I don't know, I'll probably poll it. As for whether or not you want something else or if you want more of Arkham Asylum. Which, the next one should be the last one of those, I think. Either way, thank you. I will see everyone in the next one. Take care now, kids. Bye.